Picture this, it's feudal Japan. The year is somewhere around the 1600s. Samurai warriors patrol castle towns. Ninjas may or may not be lurking in the shadows. And somewhere in a candlelit alley, a fluffy orange cat is stealing dried fish from a merchant stand like it pays taxes there. Now imagine if that cat had the soul of a samurai. Welcome to the bizarre, hilarious, and surprisingly real world of samurai cats in feudal Japan. Yes, this is an actual thing. Not cats carrying tiny katanas, but cats played a fascinating role in Japanese history, culture, warfare, folklore, and even government policy. Today, we're diving whiskers first into the legend of the samurai cats of feudal Japan. First, we need to understand something important about feudal Japan. Cats were not just random pets sleeping in rice baskets. They were elite employees. Tiny furry civil servants. Cats originally arrived in Japan from China and Korea around the 6th century, likely aboard ships carrying Buddhist texts. Monks quickly realized something critical. Rats love eating valuable scrolls, and cats love eating rats. Suddenly, cats became essential temple security guards. Imagine being a medieval monk painstakingly copying sacred texts by candlelight, only for a rat to sprint across. Cats solved that problem immediately. In fact, early Japanese nobles valued cats so highly that some were treated like aristocrats. Emperor Ichijo, who ruled in the 10th century, reportedly adored his pet cats so much that official records describe the animal's behavior and appearance in detail. That cat was basically the medieval equivalent of an influencer. But where do samurai come into this? Well, samurai households often kept cats because castles and storehouses were rat magnets. Rice was currency during much of feudal Japan, and rats destroying rice supplies was a genuine economic disaster. So cats became unofficial protectors of wealth. Some historians also note that cats were common in silk-producing regions because rats threatened silkworms. Since silk was economically vital, cats indirectly protected one of Japan's most valuable industries. Now, while there's no historical evidence of literal armored samurai cats marching into battle, devastating news I know, Japanese art absolutely loved portraying cats as human-like warriors. During the Edo-period, from 1603 to 1868, artists created humorous illustrations of cats dressed as samurai, monks, merchants, and kabuki actors. One famous artist, Utagal Kuniyoshi, became especially known for his playful cat illustrations. Kuniyoshi was basically the internet meme lord of the Edo period. This man drew cats everywhere. Cats as warriors, cats as actors, cats recreating famous historical scenes. Some historians believe artists used cats humorously to comment on politics and society without angering authorities. Because apparently censorship becomes much easier to dodge when your criticism is delivered by a grumpy tabby holding a spear. And then there's the legendary Bakeneko. Now we're entering the supernatural side of Japanese folklore, where cats stop being adorable loaf-shaped creatures and start becoming nightmare fuel. The Bakeneko, which literally means changed cat, was believed to be a cat that gained magical powers after living a long time. According to folklore, these cats could walk on two legs, shape-shift into humans, speak human languages, and sometimes curse households. Some stories claimed oversized cats could dance with towels on their heads. Others said they controlled the dead or created ghostly fireballs. Medieval Japan looked at ordinary cat behavior and concluded, yes, clearly this animal is possessed. Samurai themselves often respected supernatural legends, including stories about cats. Feudal Japan was deeply influenced by Buddhism and Shinto beliefs, where spirits and mysterious creatures were woven into everyday life. A strange cat wasn't just strange. It might be an omen, a yokai, or possibly your new landlord. And speaking of legends, we need to discuss Japan's most famous cat icon, the Maneki Neko. You know the little waving cat statue found in restaurants and shops? That actually has roots in Edo-period folklore. One popular story tells of a feudal lord, often identified as Nyotaka, being saved during a thunderstorm when a cat beckoned him into a temple moments before lightning struck where he'd been standing. The beckoning cat became a symbol of luck and prosperity, and today Maneki Neko statues are everywhere in Japan. Different paw positions and colors supposedly bring different types of fortune. Gold means wealth, white means happiness, black wards off evil spirits, Orange tabby means your houseplants are doomed, but perhaps the funniest thing about cats in feudal Japan is how seriously people took them. In the 17th century, the government actually issued edicts about cats. One order encouraged people to release pet cats into the streets to help control the rat population harming silkworm production. Imagine waking up and hearing the government announce, "Attention citizens, please unleash your cats upon society." Absolute chaos. Cats also appeared constantly in Japanese literature and poetry. Writers admired their independence, elegance, and unpredictability, which is polite literary language for, "This creature ignores me completely, but I would die for it." Even famous samurai culture valued calmness, observation, and precision, qualities cats accidentally embody every time they stare intensely at absolutely nothing for 20 minutes. Honestly, if a samurai and a house cat swapped daily routines, nobody would notice. Silent walking? Check. Sudden violence? Check. Emotionally unavailable? Huge check. And while the idea of literal samurai cats mostly belongs to art and imagination, the symbolism stuck around because cats fit surprisingly well into Japan's warrior culture. They were stealthy, disciplined, alert, and terrifyingly efficient hunters wrapped in adorable packaging. Tiny furry assassins. Today, Japan still celebrates this historical obsession with cats. From cat temples to cat islands like Aoshima, feline culture remains deeply woven into Japanese identity. Modern anime, manga, and games continue the tradition too. Warrior cats, magical cats, samurai cats, the legacy never died. And that concludes the tale of the samurai cats of feudal Japan, where history, folklore, and absolute feline chaos collided to create one of the strangest chapters in Japanese culture. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to apologize to my cat for not addressing him as Lord Whiskers, protector of the rice stores.